TV. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Rody. I'm here with the album review of Mr. Kanye West's 7th solo studio album, The Life of Pablo. Let's check it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 crack commandments. Wow.
Alright guys, now to jump straight into the album, the first song was called Ultralight Beam, featuring Chance the Rapper, Kirk Franklin, and The Dream. This was an amazing song to start off with, and I think it was primarily due to Chance the Rapper killing the final part of the song. He's not somebody who's been super popular lately, but he's steadily growing. He's had a lot of mixtape buzz, which is why in this verse that you hear that he was saying, Kanye told me I need to pretty much stop making these mixtapes and release these albums so I can get the Grammy. Because he's making a lot of buzz and not getting these accolades that most people want. So I thought that was a really cool verse. He definitely set the tone for the album, as well as for the future features down the line. Now, speaking of future features, I feel like Future was a part of these next two songs. The song is called Father Stretch My Hand. It's a part 1 and part 2. Now, even though Future's nowhere on this album, Kid Cudi's on the first part, and a guy called Desiigner's on the second. They both sound like Future on this album. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I'm not sure if that's how they mixed it or if they did it on purpose, but they do. Nonetheless, though, the song sounds amazing. Like, the beat is crazy. It's probably my favorite beat on the entire album. It was great. I can't lie, y'all. I can definitely tell this album was inspired by some type of electro synthesizer because you can hear it a lot through the album. Kid Cudi killed it. And even this guy called Desiigner, who is a newer rapper who has a song called Panda out. You can check it out on YouTube. That's why he keeps saying Panda, 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 Panda all over the verse. Nonetheless, it's still a great song. The songs really work well with the artists that are featured on it. Even though they may sound like another artist, it was great nonetheless, and I did like these two songs following the first one. Now, the next song on this album, which was actually flowing very well up to this point, is called Famous, and it's featuring Rihanna. Now, this song is actually another song of mine that I actually really liked because of the sample. Now, the beat was done by the one and only Swiss Beat, and he made it right. I mean, the song was dope. The beat was amazing. And Kanye took a shot at Taylor Swift, pretty much saying that she wouldn't be famous without me, and I would still have sex with Taylor because I made that bitch famous. Like, he wildin', but he's saying what he want to say. And the cool thing also about towards the end of this song, aside from Rihanna being very well done on the song, singing and making it flow right, it's sampled by an old Jamaican song that I knew from way back in the day called Bam Bam. It's by a Jamaican lady named Sister Mensa. Crazy song. It goes bum, 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 like you'll hear it throughout the song, man. That's the jam. And Rihanna actually did a song sampling that part as well a few years back. So it's kind of cool how they pieced it all together to make it work. So I thought that was dope. The next song is called Feedback. Really cool song. And it's also, again, Kanye talking about, you know, his past of interrupting and kind of just doing things that he's not supposed to do. And it's a short song, but my favorite part of it is at the end, he's saying, I'm the ghetto Oprah, you get a jet, you get a jet, you get a fur, you get a fur, big booty bitch for you. Like, that was the coolest part of the song because he was just playing on the old thing of Oprah doing that on her show, giving away cars. And he's doing this more on the ghetto side, throwing out things that, you know, the hood loves, you know, furs, jets, and big booties, you know what I'm saying? So that was a cool song. It transitioned into the next song called Low Lights. It's actually a more of a spoken word song. And it was actually pretty dope to hear because it's no rapping. It's the lady speaking about how God is always there for her and looking out for her. Even in times that she is needing it, he's there always on time, not necessarily when she wants him to be there, but there to help and look over. So it's a really cool inspirational song, kind of right in the middle of the album that, you know, again, sets the tone back to what I said earlier, that this is a more spiritual album for Kanye, I think. Definitely hints of spirituality, not so heavy. He does say in the album that I'm a Christian, but I'm also rocking with the Nation of Islam and Muslims. He's just trying to put things out there that he does have some type of spirituality. I'm not sure if he's doing that because of the backlash from Yeezus, but he's doing it well. He has a lot of good things in this album that are helping push that point across. The next song I like on here is called Highlights. It's featuring Young Thug, and I gotta be honest, I really didn't hear Young Thug in this. Maybe because it wasn't the classic Young Thug type of song with him rapping and rapping however he raps, I don't know, but this song is really about Kanye being braggadocious about the women he's had sex with, and him saying he wish he had a GoPro on his dick so he could watch it over again, and you know, he's just saying crazy stuff, man. This whole album really is Kanye just saying what he want to say and not caring. Now, I don't want you guys to think that this album is amazing and perfect all the way through. It did have a few speed bumps, in my opinion. One being Freestyle featuring Desiigner. You know, the guy said that sounded like Future. He's on this song again. Could have done without it. Same thing for I Love Kanye. And I could tell that this was a freestyle. It was more of him just talking about how people like the old Kanye back when he had the pink fur coats and the polo, and now the different Kanye, they don't know who to like, and he's just saying, I'm the same guy. It's a song that could have been done without. I mean, I think it's like 50 seconds. Another song called Waves, which was the original title for the album, featuring Chris Brown. This song is okay, in my opinion. It's nothing great. It's really a song Chris Brown is dominating, to be honest. Chris Brown sounds great on it. The beat is very nice, but in my opinion, it just kind of interrupts the album's flow. I mean, it sounds nice, but it doesn't really do anything for me sonically. So I didn't really like that song. The next one though is called FML, which, you know, of course stands for Fuck My Life, featuring The Weeknd. Now, this song is really about Kanye talking about how he almost jeopardizes the relationships that he's in, and only he can be the one to do it, not anyone in the media. So he's talking about how bloggers, you know, they know sex having fat boys behind computers, you know, just dogging people that try to tarnish his character. He's saying he's the only one that can do that. And in essence, it's true. I think The Weeknd sounds really, really good on this. The hook throughout the song, he helps it push along. It's a dope song, I'm not gonna lie. It's not an amazing song, but it is something nice to listen to. The beat progression throughout the song is really nice. The next song was Real Friends, you know, featuring Ty Dolla, my boy. If y'all don't know who that is, y'all can take my old album reviews of Ty Dolla, man, that's my dog. But we're not gonna really talk about it because everybody's heard this song. It's a great song nonetheless. But the one cool song I did like was Wolves. It had Frank Ocean on it. Now, the song wasn't that great, I'm not gonna lie. It was okay. But the last 30 seconds had Frank Ocean killing it. It sounded like he was in the bathroom, like Kanye just said, hey, yo, Frank, man, I need you to spit some of that real good stuff, man. I need you to do that for me. And Frank said, all right, yeah. And then he just sung 30 seconds, man. It was dope. And that was my favorite part of that song, Wolves. Besides that, it was all right. The next song was Intermission, called Silver Surfer. It's featuring Max B. Now, Max B is the famous rapper from New York that was originally the founder of the term waves, which is why Kanye and Wiz originally had that fight. It's a phone call that French Montana actually called him on a speakerphone, and pretty much him saying, yo, it's all good, you cool with me, the waves. You know, he just pretty much telling them it's all good in his book. He can use the term. Now, this is the final song per se on the album. As you can tell, he does have 2 songs after it, but you can tell based on how he's ending it, this is like how he ended College Dropout, Last Call, where it was like 10 minutes long and him just talking. It's called 30 Hours. Now, I actually really, really like this song because it reminds me of the old albums, and Kanye says this too, where, you know, you're just talking at the end of the album, just ending it, you know what I'm saying, the outro. It's called 30 Hours. I really don't know why, because in the song he was talking about driving back and forth from Chicago to St. Louis. I checked, and it's only 4 hours to drive to St. Louis to Chicago, so it's about 8 hours. So I'm not really sure where he was referring to the term 30 hours, but regardless, it was a really good song. He was talking about having open relationships in the past and how he was pissed about it and wanting to fight dudes like Matt Barnes did, and, you know, just really talking about his mistakes in the past. And a cool little sprinkle on this song is he has Andre 3000 singing a little bit on the song. You can hear him say, yo, Andre, 3 stacks, hit that, and just kind of singing in the background, and you can tell it's his voice. So I thought that was really cool to kind of add out on the song, because everybody loved to hear Andre. He like a freaking unicorn, butterfly, walking around. So it's cool to have that. So all in all, Showdawees, I do definitely recommend checking out this album, The Life of Pablo. I actually really liked it. Even though there were a few songs I didn't like, I think the majority of the album, at least about 85-90% of it, was excellent. Production was great, rapping was great, features were great, even though they had 2 guys that sounded like Future. But regardless, the album is great. I definitely recommend it. I do give it a Showdawee stamp approval. Y'all definitely should check it out. Also, make sure you guys let me know down below what you thought of this album, and also check out my other videos. Like and subscribe for your boy, and we gonna end on that note. Showdawee TV.